Listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. What?
What do we want? What are we looking
Ooh,
for?
is this space? We're in space!
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It is beautiful, yes. Alright, well, if narrator feels happy, we can stay here. Good for you. God, look at that. Does it all coalesce at the very top? What happens if we wait until this all joins together? Oh, the colors. Ooh. Does this form a shape? Does it turn into a snowflake? Or does it just float away? What if I go off the edge? I can't go off the edge. Oh, it dissipates. So that's gone. Does it do anything else? It's still like moving and changing. Oh, okay.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Right. Where were we?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your happiness. Does it just keep? I think it just keeps going. I wonder if something happens if you stay here an extended amount of time. I mean, it is pretty colors. Ooh. All right, let's go. Sorry, narrator. We gotta move this along. Ooh, pretty colors indeed. I'm back. Welcome back, sir.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh, we're not gonna die. Just don't let me die.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh. Well, I don't want to die. Is there anything else I can do? Can I go backwards? Is that really the only ending here, is to walk off the edge? What? We can go back to the pretty colors.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Can I walk off the edge anywhere here? Alright, we're going off the edge. Ooh, look at that! Wait, there are no more colors on the edge. If we wait until this disappears, does it do anything? I think once all the colors gone, we get something. We get an achievement. Oh wait, never mind. All the colors back. Just kidding. It looks like it's a repeat. All right, we're done.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I wonder how many times I can leave and go back. How much dialogue there is.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
This is great. Okay. Is he gonna mention anything else?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Well, I guess sometimes we have to accept these things. Maybe if I don't look down, I'll survive.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Well, this is just who I am. I live to torment.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay, we'll go back to the other room.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh man, they did such a good job.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Oh, you just want to live the rest of my eternity in this room? I don't think so. I'll admit that that room is better than heaven, apparently.
No, perhaps not.
But I still wouldn't want to spend all eternity in there. I like how I'm walking slower, though, because I've gotten hurt from falling down so much.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yep.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Yeah, I'm just teasing you. It's fine. Here we go. We're gonna inch our way up there. My mangled legs. Gone are my leggies. Come on, Stanley, you can do it. One more time. One more time. Just crawl over the edge. This seems very unsafe. Whoever this guy's boss is, we need to file some sort of lawsuit. I feel like this is extremely dangerous.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, that's sad. What if I do this again? Do I go back to that heaven place? That's a yes. Oh, God. Hey, Liger, welcome to heaven. It's great to see you. How are you doing? How are things? How has Dragon Age been treating you? Yeah, we're going back. Rip. Oh my God, did I get on the wrong bus?
Stanley
Yes.
had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
This is the number 4. You want the number 20. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, wait, new content! Look, there's new content this way!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Well, that's what I'm asking. What does new content mean? We're getting new content, guys! Never before seen, I'm sure. Never before seen new content. Thanks for grabbing your boss token, Liger. Much appreciated.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
You didn't stick with this game long enough.
Please
You did a couple endings
step
and left
inside
it.
and see what
I love
thrilling
it.
new adventures
I love it.
await
It's
in
great.
the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
The only downside is that if you watch it, you don't really... And maybe it's not a downside. You don't even have to really buy it. It's very much like if you watch someone, like if you were to go on YouTube and get 100% playthrough and watch that, you get as much out of it as you would buying it. It's a fun game. I only ever played the original, and it was so long ago I didn't remember anything. So yeah, I decided I would
so
pop
far
in.
it's an elevator.
Like I played it
Nothing
on
special
release
yet,
back
but
in
I'm
like
sure
2013.
it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
And Jimmy says, "Does this content have dairy?" I can't have dairy. I'm distressed at the thought this content
is it
might have
broken?
trace amounts of
What's
dairy,
going on
Mr.
here?
Streamer.
Should we?
It's heavy cream,
should
actually.
we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, more content. It's heavy whipping cream, like so thick. It's like whipped cream.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Yeah, content. Master PV, why are you cutting the toes off toddler ants? That's terrible. Yeah, I only played the original too. Well, you may want to catch the Ultra Deluxe Edition, the ultimate walking simulator. Ooh, this is very, very large room.
All right, let's see. It's
Wait, we can
the
jump?
circle.
We can jump. Look, we can jump. They didn't have jumping before. Oh, and you can't jump outside the circle. Oh. Oh my god, revolutionary content. You can jump in the jump circle. Yeah, new content. This is what all the extra money is for. Is being able to jump. Yeah! Aww. I really can't jump anymore. Oh no! Say so the restaurant says, "My jumping, sir. I bought the game. We're jumping for me. I'm the one who jumps." Save some for the rest of us, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who jumps. Anyway, let's head out this way.
Is that it?
That is it.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
I don't
Stanley,
know.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
That's really it? Wait, what is this? What is this? This is different. What is going on?
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
What if I don't go in the vent? Okay, we'll go in the vent. We'll go in the vent. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in here.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
It's the entrance to Moria. We're going to the gates of Moria. Ooh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay. This is nice. Look at that wonderful background. The 2-pixel background. Oh, absolutely wonderfully beautiful.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh,
That has the Stanley Parable taped onto it. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Stanley Parable. The Last of Us in the category story. Oh, I love that. This game is great. Oh my lord. What is it? Oh, the original remake. The Stanley Parable Galactic Cafe game. It's an exploration story game of choice, except the story doesn't matter. Might not even be a game. Oh, this is an old screenshot of Firefox, rip. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Oh my god, I get it. Oh lord. Oh, I'm seeing colors. Oh lord, thank god. Easy man, chill. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's their first $1. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Oh, good. Don't take yourself out laughing. It's fine. If there's a way to go out, it might as well be that. A trip down memory lane. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Well, that's nice. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh, dang it. Well, we got to reset that, I guess. New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Well, that's good. Damn near about to kill you. R.I.P. Oevad doing what he loves. Stanley Parabling. Well, it is great. Ooh, what's in the shed? Oh, look, there's more houses out that way.
Je suis dans la memory zone, seul sur l'abri des vélos, et je n'attends plus que toi.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh no. Oh wait, what? The original? What's down here? Memory zone maintenance. Oh, I can't go in. We have about 4 more minutes till the next ad break, by the way. And if you haven't chatted since the previous ad break and you want to have a chance to get a bonus raffle ticket, be sure to chat. Person of the year is nobody. That's nice. I assume that's Stanley. It's a picture of a desktop of someone playing the Stanley Parable in windowed mode, except they're looking. Oh, yeah, that's the intro cutscene, huh? Oh, geez. Did they actually have a physical edition? No, they didn't. Did they? I doubt it. I don't think so. I think that's fake. I think that's fake. Your number is 29. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is another review?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Can I go through these doors? Or that's okay,
These
here.
were simpler times, Stanley.
The serious
but I
room.
wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Can I go into the serious room? I don't think I can go into the serious room. Oh no, let me in the serious room. Alright, fine. Maybe we have to go back. I think we might have to go backward. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Alright, fine, we'll go back. The greatest wealth is memory. Can I go into maintenance now? I can. Aha!
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What is this? Steam reviews! Oh,
God,
no!
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, no!
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I wonder if they asked the guy's permission to have that. If that's an actual user review, that's great. There's just entire containers full of Steam reviews, I'm sure. All negative. Oh, here's another one. I like how the positive ones aren't even legible.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
There's the ad break. We'll be back just a bit. Thank you guys for joining me today. Good luck on the ad break fight. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting through that ad break. I appreciate you guys.
Like a failure.
Congratulations. Me and my bot won. Me and my bot tied. Oh, good.
Isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
The Stanley Parable is absolutely perfect. Don't pay attention to those guys. Those lame Steam reviewers. Who needs Steam reviewers?
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
The entire
button.
game is the narrator.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Is this the skip button? It is the skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time,
looping.
At which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah.
Hey,
blah,
Bailey,
blah, blah,
welcome
blah. We've
back.
eaten
When I
too
come
much and
back
it
to
can't
a
be
giant
just yet.
monologue.
No, until 200. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel.
Oh, jeez,
that is
a
rich with ambition and
mouthfeel.
history.
There's
Ambitious
a
history,
mouth
if you will.
feel.
Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation.
Oh, good.
And I do find myself in this situation frequently.
Do you?
I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor.
Oh, good.
It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused.
Just that one user,
Look,
yes.
I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
The Phoenix of Quality. The Phoenix of Quality. Oh, I love this game. Monkbody said 1,567 on the hardcore leaderboard of the Diablo 2 Resurrected, but haven't had much playtime. Well, sir, you have to get to top 100. Top 100 this time.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
There was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
There was.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
What'd you do to my
I don't
door?
think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
I'm trying.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Okay, I trust you. Monk, you said game is mocking my use of skip. I always skip. Well, I love this. Mocking all your Steam reviews. It actually mentioned you by name, sir. It did. It said this one's for Monk Mod. You should be called out. At least they leave us with a nice little plant. And this actually goes in real time. I do wonder if I skip this, if it'll actually be like, if we'll move the clock actually forward. I think the clock actually works. He promised he'd be back. Are we gonna trust the narrator? I feel like we should trust the narrator. Although knowing this game, it would be like, yeah, if the player waits there for a half an hour or something, then the narrator will come back. I might use the skip button. Yeah, he has until the one more minute. One more minute. Once it hits the 5. Hits the 5 again, then we're gonna skip. Ain't nobody got time for that, sir. Don't you keep in mind the stream cadence You need to keep the cadence of action in line for streaming. This is a new age. This isn't 2013 anymore. If these, whenever playthroughs were newfangled. Hey, Jason! Welcome in. Thank you for coming by, sir. Thank you for being VIP and hanging out here so often. Congratulations. And getting the 136th boss token. Momentous milestone. The 136th, of course. I say 135, I meant 136. I can count. I can read numbers. Don't doubt me. Oh, he Fazbear. Do I look like Freddy Fazbear? Probably. Alright, we're skipping.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
What is
You're
happening?
back.
Where's the
Oh, my
power?
goodness. I have
The
someone
plant's
to talk
dead.
to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to
Oh,
speak
he
with.
count indeed.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
See ya.
Oh
no!
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh,
have you
God,
ever
how long
sat
has
down
it
in
been?
one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you.
Oh, that's
Not
nice.
that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do. That
Nope,
perhaps
I don't like that. Why are you trying to make me afraid? I also like the detail that the clock stopped. Oh no, he's gone! How long has it been now? The narrator's just gone! What's that sound? What's that sound? Why is it only in that corner? Oh, it's the AC unit thing. Okay, that's what that is. Oh no! Oh, shut it up! Oh, I can't press the button!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it.
Are
I am
you?
the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a
He's
waypoint
gone
for reasonable
insane.
and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment.
They're jealous. They're jealous of our narrator. Oh god, is he gone again? Who knows how many tens of thousands of years have passed? The plant should be fossilized at this point.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
Oh god. How many different things they put in here? I wonder how much dialogue, like how many dialogue hours is in this game. How much did this voice actor put into this game? It's so much. I'd be interested in the statistics.